The Iowa Heartlanders are set for a Wednesday showdown against the Kalamazoo Wings, just 3 games to go. The Iowa Heartlanders season, and chatting a little bit about that with Iowa Heartlanders head coach Damon. Derek, 3 games to go. Obviously, playoffs a little bit out of sight. What have been some of the messages to make sure the guys are motivated throughout the week to put on a good show for the home fans?
Yeah, I mean, there's jobs to be won. I mean, as a player, you want to finish strong. Whenever you step out on the ice to play a game, it's ingrained into you that you want to go out there and play hard and have a good showing. Yeah, it's disappointing where we are right now, unfortunately, but there's still a lot of positives to be taken. And I think for the guys, the guys that want to be here will show that they want to be here, and we'll be able to recognize that right away.
Defensively against Toledo and Kansas City, the two of the 3 highest scoring teams in the league. Hey, if there's any silver lining, 4 of the 6 games, Iowa held them under their season average in goals, and then the ones that they didn't, there were some empty netters involved, at least in one of those. So defensively, what did you think about last week for the most part against Toledo?
Yeah, and defensive hockey, it's a mindset. It's comes from within. Your will. How do you want to defend? And I thought for the most part we defended pretty hard these last 2 weeks. It's just goal scoring's dried up a little bit. And good goalies. We've run into good goalies, but also just not able to get that little extra oomph to get that in the back of the net.
Nico Blatchman's sitting at 9 fights, which for the fans that are just learning about this, there's the 10-fight rule. So there's if he was to get another fighting major, then he would have to sit out a game, and then each subsequent game you get another game suspension. So how do you guys approach something like that with Nico with 3 games to go in the season?
Just for me, I just want our guys to go out there and play hard. And if there's ever a time where a fight arises or the opportunity presents itself, then you have to go out there and take care of business. But also, not really thinking about that. Just hey, go out there and play hard. That's what I ask of our guys.
Ethan Burrows, he comes in out of Owen Sound in the OHL. He's had a pretty good year there this year. What do you know about Ethan Burrows?
Good 200-foot player, works hard, great guy to have in the locker room. He's put up 3 really solid years points-wise. He scored 30 goals as an 18-year-old in the OHL, which is really good. 24 last year, 31 this year. And he had, over a point a game. So he knows how to produce. It's a chance for us to get a look at him this last week and see if he's somebody that fits into the puzzle going forward.
We talked to you a lot about how the college guys, the NCAA guys, and how important those are. How do you, Eric, Joe, view the major junior guys where it's really just a country to our north? It's not so far away, but sometimes it can feel like it's a world away at times.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the one thing that, I would say we favor the college guys is, the age difference. Guys coming out of college are typically 23, 24 years old, so they have that maturity in their game and then also as a person. Whereas these guys coming out of the O, there's a lot of benefits to bringing these guys in. They're young, yes, and they're still moldable, and a lot of time to develop still. But you also run the risk that they may want to leave to go back and go to university, use their university package that they get while they're playing in the Canadian Hockey League.
Last one for you. Kalamazoo comes in with absolutely everything to play for right now. They're 1 point out of 4th or 2 points out of 3rd. These are must-win games for them. Potentially, if they were to lose in regulation tonight, they could be eliminated as early as Friday night. So how are you looking at how they've played the desperate hockey? They've basically been playing for probably about 2.5 months at this point, with how much of a dogfight it's been for them in the division.
Yeah, and we've got to match that desperation. Like I said, we want to go out on a high note. There's a lot to be played for us. Also, you have a chance to knock a team out of the playoffs. You got to step on their throats a little bit. So it's important that we come out and match their energy. Make sure we play with a lot of pace tonight. Make sure that we're playing the way we want to play. We're above pucks, and we're making sure that we're hard on these guys all night long.
Derek, thanks again.
Thank you.